Right, so being winter and not the best of weather's probably coming up soon. I'm going to be doing some more work on the Clio, mainly at evenings when it's dark, because I can't see outside with the Supra. So the plan is to do quite a lot of work on it over the winter time, sort of from now till about March. I'm going to be concentrating on the rear end first, because that's had probably the least amount of work so far, really. The sides and front and everything else, and interior, I've had quite a lot of work. The rear sort of got left as an extra. It's had some work, but not loads, as you can see. So basically the plan is to start a lot on the smoothing and shaping and everything else, which is kind of already started. Trying to get my fingers in the right place, start showing over the camera. So you basically can probably see this is all fiberglass behind here, by the way, not filler. So it's had a fiberglass section put in here, all along there. I'm working on the wires here for the rear lights and stuff. But all this is going to be smoothed in. You can see it's just all covered in filler at the moment, all very rough on this side at least. The other side is not so bad, which I'll show in a second. But you can see how basically it started off. This is basically coming from, God, how many months ago? I don't know, quite a few months ago now. So I've got to sort of rethink a little bit as to where I am, but we'll get the rough idea. Same thing over this side. You can see where it's all going to need smoothing. It's going to need smoothing into the screen here as well, because that's the rear glass there, so it's going to need sort of taken into that sort of shape, without basically whacking the amps when it shuts. Obviously when the boot shuts, I've got to make sure I keep enough clearance there for that. And where obviously the Lego build sits, the Lego stuff which you've seen on previous videos probably, the sections fit in here and there and there and there, and they're basically already built, so I need to make sure the boot doesn't hit those either when that's made. This side you can see it's been smoothed a bit more. Still got a few patches. It's kind of on its, like, I don't know, second layer of filler perhaps in certain areas, but majority is very, very rough, sort of angles, bobbles, all sorts all over the place at the moment. So it's not as it should be. I'm also going to be concentrating quite a lot over the next couple of nights on getting this section here. You can see obviously this piece here is very much like all over the place, sort of there's no straight line, it's all very rough. All this piece here is very, very bad, as you can see, all on the inside. All sorts of stuff going on there. Looks like some kind of mountain range or something. It's not good, that. So yeah, I'll crack on with that probably first. Then I'll start off on the rear boot lid, and then I move on to a little bit onto where the speakers sit, because that's not fully done either. They're kind of there, and they're all test fitted, but you can see where all the lumps and bumps and various issues are in that. But yeah, I'll crack on with it, see how I get on over the next couple of weeks or so. I'll do a video as and when I can, as per usual. I'll do a video number part 2 on the end of this, so you can see where I am at the end of the 2 nights, which is about 6 hours or so work, maybe a bit less. So yeah, I'll do part 2 in a minute. Okay, so part 2, a bit of a mixture of flatting and sort of refilling basically, and a few bits and bobs, which I'll show you in a second. So basically what I've done is I've been working on doing some filler work along this side. This piece was really bad. It was sort of down there and then sunk in there, sort of the same the other side, but not as bad. So this has basically had a couple of filler coats on here. This has had one filler coat flatted, and then it's on its second one now. It's just gone on in the last few minutes, so it's still wet. And then basically the same up here. This was really bad. It's going to be behind the Lego build anyway. The Lego bit comes sort of across here, but some of it will be on show this side, so I thought I may as well do that little section, so I did that. I've done the filler work along there, all along there, and also in the corners, sort of up there. That one's sort of still drying at the minute as well. This one's a bit better up there. There's been some filler work along here, just trying to get things flat. I've really got to sort out this area because it's very lumpy, as you can probably tell. There you go. And also this under the rear light is pretty terrible, so that'll be sorted as well. But what I've mainly been working on, oh, actually this side as well. So this side also has literally just had a second skim of filler on here. This piece has all been flatted. Probably doesn't look like it, but it's been flatted there. Just got this one little corner to sort out. It's going to need building up a tiny bit, but yeah. So what I've mainly been doing is the rear bumper. You can probably see the shape of the bumper, sort of pretty much the lines are pretty good on here. There you go. All this section here has been done. It's got to finish off that little curve there a little bit, and then this curve here a tiny bit. None of this you really see anyway, mainly because the build with the, I don't know if anyone's ever seen it, probably forgotten now. There's like a wooden section that goes up here with fans and stuff in it, and a bit of the Lego build comes down here, and Lego build along here. So you can't really see it anyway, but I just wanted to make sure it was all tied in, looking a bit nicer basically. The wood's been cut a lot better now as well, because that was all wonky as I showed in the first part, I think. And that's basically been made the right sort of shapes for where it's going to sit inside there, and easier to get out now as well, which is good, because obviously one of the amps is going to sit underneath there. I'm going to cut that hole bigger, because there's no real point having that sort of shape hole, or we might as well get more air to it. Makes sense, rather than having that, because again, not going to see it anyway. But yeah, this whole bumper, same on this side. This has been flatted. This is all done now. It's all done. It's only at 40 grit level, not 240 yet, but it's done to what I need at the moment. All this piece has been done. All the way along here has been done. All the lines of the bumper have been done. This piece along here, this whole section, apart from where this wood is, because I can't move it at the moment. This is all done as well. This is all nice and flat now. Well, flat on 40 grit anyway. It'd be nice to get flat on 240 eventually, but not quite there yet. This piece is really flat, to be fair, so that's good. But yeah, that's where I am. I'm going to do some more work on this in the evenings, obviously, and also I'm going to be doing it probably 3, I think, evenings this week, maybe 4. So there'll be quite a bit of work done. This boot lid and everything else is going to be looking pretty tidy by then, I hope, so that'll be good. And then I can start doing some other things, which I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, but we'll see, whatever I can do next. But yeah, feel free to comment on this one. It's nice to have 2 videos this week, one for the Super, one for this. But yeah, feel free to let me know what you think of this one. Can't really see a lot while it's in the garage and it's a bit dark, but there you go. Anyone else who wants to have a look, feel free to catch up with the project on the rest of the videos. I think there's 200 and some videos of it, so plenty to keep you going for the week. Yeah, feel free to subscribe, comment, do the usual stuff. I'll put it all over Facebook as usual, and I'll do another video probably end of this week.